Hi class, if you've reached this video, that means that you are completely finished with the converting practice problems, and also you've already checked with 2 other classmates to ensure that your answers are correct and on point. If you have not completed the activity, nor have you asked 2 classmates to check with their answers, you need to pause the video now and go do that. When that is done, you and your partners can get together and come back and watch the video. Now, for those of you who are ready, we'll get started with going over the answers. For the first problem, I asked you to convert 3/5 to a decimal. I set up my division problem. 3 divided by 5. Once I divided, my answer was 0.6. Next, for this problem, I already knew starting off that I had a whole number 1. So I don't need to do anything with this 1 except for put it in the ones place of the decimal. I need to divide 1/8 though to see what the decimal portion that will be on the right side of the decimal will be. So in order to do that, I set up my division problem, 1 divided by 8, and I did my division as you can see here. And my final answer was 0.125. And when I attach that to the 1 that I already have, seeing that I transfer my 1 here, my completed answer was that 1 and 1/8 equals the same thing as 1.125. I asked you to convert 0.7 to a fraction. If I know that there's nothing in my ones place, but there's a 7 in my tenths place, then I know that 0.7 is the same thing as 7/10. 7 over 10 cannot be simplified any further, so we'll just leave it as that. That's going to be our final answer. Next, 3.4, we already know we have a 3 in our ones place, so that is going to stand alone as a whole number. And we know we have a 4 in the tenths place, so 3.4 is the same thing as 3 and 4/10. Now, this 4/10 can be simplified because 4 and 2 are both even numbers, so that means that they are divisible by 2. So if you divide 4 and 10 by 2, then you'll end up with 3 and 2/5. Okay? Notice that when I'm dividing by 2, I'm not fooling with this whole number. This whole number can stand by itself. What I'm trying to do is simplify this fraction, okay? And then I will end up with, if I change this into an improper fraction, I'll end up with 7/5. Excuse me, 17/5. For our last section, we are converting mixed numbers to improper fractions by multiply, add, keep. So I multiply the whole number times the denominator, 33, add the numerator, 39, keep the denominator. So my final answer is going to be 39/11, and we'll just leave it just like that. Next, we multiply the whole number times the denominator, 20, add the numerator, 22, keep the denominator, 5 is going to be our answer. So, that's it for this practice sheet. If you got all the answers right, great job. If you didn't get something right, go back and look at it again and see if you can resolve it. Okay? Remember, it's not about whether or not you got the right answer. It's about, do you know how exactly you solved the problem? Okay? Now, you can go ahead, show me your work, turn it in, and move on with the rest of the activities on your task sheet. See ya!